streaming or not. So I'm trying to connect to YouTube. Change this to. I already added this fucker. Why is it not saving it? Yes, well, we just did this. So stay on here. Continue. I had to close everything out because I'm getting confused. I don't know. I think I'm streaming, but I'm not sure because I can't find my stream anywhere on the internet. So, am I streaming? Am I not streaming? I think I am because OBS says I am, but I can't find out. You can stream on the damn YouTube. And it's probably because it keeps signing me in under a different damn account. And I keep signing into this other account. And alright. Yeah. Am I live? I don't think I'm live. Alright. Okay, so we are live. So here we go. Alright. Alright. Okay, so we are live. So here we go. Alright. Okay, so we are. So here we go. Alright. Okay, so we are. So here we go. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, two. Alright. Okay, so we are. So here we go. So, let's see what we got going on. Alright. That's what I wanted to do. Welcome to Rome's channel. We're streaming live on YouTube for the first time. Actually, probably not the first time. I've been trying to set it up lately. And, here we go. So, I'm going to bring up a couple subjects that I've been wanting to talk about. Let me see if I can get this audio. See how it got a little. It sounds a little funky to me. So let me see if I can get it to where I like it, or am I just gonna mess it totally up? You know, which I'll probably mess it totally up. But whatever. So here we go. Does this sound better? Does this sound better? Hello, hello. See, I got a little echo, and you know, I don't know if you are getting that. I don't know if you are getting that echo, or is it just me getting the echo? The whatever I'm doing here No, there's still an echo. I don't know. Let's see. What about this? Oh, see, that's not so much of an echo, but I don't think you can hear me, right? What if I turn that down? What about now? If I turn this up? Okay. So I turned that up. All right. Well, what if I turn? Is that too much? Oh, okay. So that's me talking. That's like my main voice going over. All right. So that's the audio input capture. That's my main voice going over. Um, let's see. The audio output capture. That's what you're going to get. So if I turn that down like that, is it better? I don't think it's doing any. I don't think it's doing any. Well, it did something. And look, I don't know. All right. Hopefully you are good. What about that? No, that's the desktop capture. That's the audio desktop capture. Now we probably don't need that. What is that? Oh, this is my auxiliary mic. Okay. So what if we? Hmm. What about that? What if we do that? Is that maybe? Maybe that sounds a little better. Maybe. Anyway, what are y'all up to today? Warren Buffett would likely build wealth on $50,000 salary. Well, basically Warren Buffett's method is to buy and to hold, and just to keep buying and keep holding, and then like never sell, and eventually you'll get rich. Like that's his theory. That's his model. That's what he does. I mean, obviously, he sells some stock. He buys low, sells high, like the basics, what everybody else does. I think anybody can do that. I think anybody can maybe not get to the wealth of Warren Buffett, at starting at my age, but hell, no telling, because you know uh, you can do whatever you want as long as you put your mind to it. So I don't want to sit there and be like, oh, we couldn't make it, but all you really have to do is invest most of your money into certain stocks that you believe in, or the Fortune 500, and just keep investing. Don't take out, and eventually, after 20 years or so, you'll have a pretty nice nest egg. I know that's what people are doing for 401ks, but you know, my buddy was telling me that he doesn't do 401ks because it's basically a tax scam, because they want to tax you all this money if you want to take it out, which they do, which, fuck, damn, government taxes on everything. You taxed us on getting the money, then you tax us on on on, on investing it into a 401k, or you you get your taxes at the end on whatever we made on that money, and then if we want to take it out, you want to tax us again. Like, so you're just taxing the same money over and over and over again. It's ridiculous. And they keep saying it's to help the less fortunate, but so far I see it's helping the fortunate. You got you got more military than anybody, and the rich keeps getting richer, the poor keeps getting poorer, and that's not even just me saying it. That's an actual fact. And if you look at this new bill he has coming through, it's straight fact that the wealthy is getting the higher tax cut of any of the income, any income you make. Matter of fact, if you make under $20,000 a year, you're actually going to have less money, less money to you get less of a tax break. You're actually going to have to pay $1,500 more. Basically not getting $1,500 more, because you don't pay anything anyways. But you get less than $1,500 tax cut. So that means your income tax at the end of the year that everybody waits for and at least gets $4,000 or $5,000, break at the end of the year. That's not going to be coming anymore. You're going to get like shit. Last time it last time it happened, I mean, I almost got. This was years ago. The last time I had, and that's like 3 years ago when I wasn't making as much. When I was working at Cantex and I wasn't making that much. Now I'm working at Tesla, and I got investments. I got making over 100 a year. I mean, I got stock. Jeez, it made a big change within this past couple of years, and it's for the better. And that's what you're supposed to do as you get older. Uh, I just wish more people had the opportunity that I've had to. I mean, I wish more people had the same opportunity that I had, where you can you learn all this knowledge that I got. Which it's electrical knowledge. It's just mechanical knowledge. It's just nuts and bolts and seeing it over and over again. So literally, I mean, and I learned this on the job. Sorry, I'm just in my camera. Probably shouldn't be doing that right now because I'm probably gonna mess it all up. Yeah, I see. Uh, I don't think there's very good lighting. I think I need to mess with the lighting on there, but we'll do that. We'll do that some other time. We'll do that later. Well, maybe I should take off this film too. But that didn't even. I don't even think that was doing anything. To tell you the truth, because the lens was right. was the the plastic where the lens was had a hole in it, like where the lens goes. So it wasn't even doing anything. So the lens was fine. So basically, just tore off a cover, a helping cover. All right. So anyway, let's look at what Elon got going on. Talking about Tesla. All right, and then we'll bring Chad in here. Hey, Chad. Let's see. Let's see. We're gonna get Chad in here. Hey, Chad. I know you can. Chat GPT. Look. All right. We're gonna bring him. We're gonna bring him here. Hey, Chad. You there? Chat. You there? GBT.
I can definitely hear you. Let me know if there's anything else you need or if you want to try something out.
All right. Well, here we go, chat. I'm going to talk to you, and we're going to talk to the people, and we're going to see what's going on. All right. Elon Musk is pushing forward for a 760 million plan to build twin underground tunnels beneath Houston through his construction business, the Boring Company, according to a joint investigation by ProPublica and several local outlets. The proposal intends to alleviate chronic flooding in the region, involve constructing two 12-foot diameter tunnels to divert stormwater from federal reservoir to the Gulf of Mexico, a much narrower and shallower option than previously studied by local authorities. Now we got one of these tunnels in at Tesla right now, where they drive underneath, and they take the Cybertrucks or the Model Ys underneath into the other building, basically underneath the freeway. They tunneled all the way underneath the freeway where we don't even touch the road anymore, and that's actually pretty cool. I've been wanting to go down there, but they don't let me go down there. Should I go down there, chat?
That does sound really cool. The tunnels that Tesla has are definitely fascinating. If it's accessible and safe, it could be a unique experience, but definitely check with your team and see if it's allowed. It sounds like a fun adventure if you get the chance.
Hey, well, give me some information on those tunnels. What kind of information do you have on these tunnels?
The tunnels that Tesla has at their facilities are part of the Boring Company's projects, and they're designed to help move vehicles quickly and efficiently. They're usually quite narrow, just enough for the cars to pass through, and they help avoid surface traffic. Um, the ones at Tesla are primarily for transporting cars between different buildings or areas on the campus. They're pretty cutting edge and definitely an interesting part of the infrastructure. If you get a chance to go down there, definitely be a cool experience.
Do you know anything else about them? Like, how deep do they go?
The tunnels at Tesla's facility are typically quite shallow, just a few dozen feet below the surface, enough to get under roads and avoid traffic. They're not as deep as some of the larger tunneling projects that are designed for public transportation. The main goal is to create a quick and efficient pathway for vehicles to move between locations. It's definitely an innovative approach to transportation.
Cool, cool. Alrighty. So, I guess Elon's trying to build that. I got a call one time from the Boring Company when I was working at Tesla. They were actually building the tunnel for for the for the cybers to move underneath, and they actually gave me a call and asking for if I was interested in having a job there. I told them I was, and they said they'd call me back. They reached out, said they'd call me back, and then or email me back, and then I never heard anything else. So I don't know if I missed the email or whatever, but you know that didn't pan out. But I'm happy where I'm at. So here we go. So that sounds a little better. I don't. Let's see what that. Again. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm messing with the volume, and I'm trying to figure this all out. So let's go. Now, let's see.
No worries at all. It's totally fine to tinker with the settings and get everything just right. It sounds like you're doing great, and it's awesome that you're happy where you're at. If you need any more help or just want to chat about anything else, I'm here for it.
All right, chat. Hey, chat. I'm on this audio mixer, and I'm trying to narrow down the volume. I don't know if it's going to be in my headphones. I don't know if it's over YouTube, that my streaming, how it sounds. Uh, it could sound funny, and it could just be me. Uh, Anyhow, what is audio capture? I mean, audio. I got audio capture, audio output capture, desktop audio. I mean, these are pretty four straight question. Mic auxiliary. That's what I'm talking to right now. That's the FIFA mic. But maybe I'm getting a little too much. I don't even know what you call it. Little background noise. You know, which one of those should I adjust to kind of cut down on maybe the background noise, or just tell me what does what, and what's best to adjust for stuff like that. And audio, and also there's audio mixer and screen transitions. So I need to learn how all these work. Can you tell me what you do? Help me out.
Absolutely. I'd be happy to help you out with that. So, the audio mixer in OBS lets you control different audio sources. The mic auxiliary is the microphone you're speaking into right now. If you're getting a bit of background noise, you can adjust the noise suppression filter on your mic. Desktop audio is the sound coming from your computer, like game sounds or music. If you want to adjust the volume of that, you can do it in the mixer as well. Audio output capture is usually for things like your headphones or speakers, so you can adjust the volume there to make sure it sounds back to you. And for the scene transitions, that's more about how your scenes switch when you're streaming, so you can make those transitions smooth and visually appealing. If you want to reduce background noise, just add a noise suppression filter to your mic, and that should help a lot. Let me know if you need more details on any of those.
Yeah, how do I add a noise suppression feature to my mic?
Adding noise suppression in OBS is pretty straightforward. You just need to click on the little gear icon next to your mic in the audio mixer, and then select filters. From there, you can add a noise suppression filter, and you can adjust the level of suppression to reduce any background noise.
This is what I was doing yesterday with monitor and output, the audio monitoring, huh? Okay,
Exactly.
cool. Okay, so I'm on audio input capture, audio output capture, desktop, and mic auxiliary. I don't see anything about suppression.
No
I'm sorry,
worries.
y'all. I'm doing this stuff. I'm over here. See, this is how you got to set up. This is how you got to set up your your Twitch.
Absolutely.
Oh, look, it's not even showing up on that screen, huh? Okay. So anyway, uh, I'm setting up my Twitch account. Oh, there it is. Okay, sorry. Yeah, cool. So I'm setting this up, and it just took a little second or something for it to pop up there. So I got to remember that. So again, check. So I don't see suppression on here. Where would that be at? I'm at advanced audio properties in OBS.
Got it. In OBS, the noise suppression filter is actually added through the regular filters, not the advanced audio properties. So you can click on the gear icon next to your mic in the audio mixer, then choose filters, and from there you can add the noise suppression filter. Once it's added, you'll see the list of filters and can adjust a level to reduce any background noise. Let me know if you need any help with that.
See, it's not popping up. Okay, you said in the audio mixer, hit the gearbox, hit the gears, or somewhere else.
Yes, exactly. In the audio mixer, you'll see a little gear icon next to your mic. Just click on that gear and then select filters from the menu. That will open up a window where you can add the noise suppression filter. If you don't see it right away, it might be a small detail, but it should definitely be there. Let me know if you need any more guidance.
Okay, so it's actually not on the gear. It's actually on the three dots that I clicked on, and it shows audio filter, and now it says three band equalizer, compressor, expander, gain, invert priorities, limiter, noise gate, noise suppression. I guess that's the one we want. And then upward compressor, and then VST2.x plugin. Um, but I need to add these filters because they're not, you know, they're not on there yet. So I need to add them. So which ones should I add? All of them, or the ones that work best would be like which ones?
Great job finding that. For reducing background noise, you'll definitely want to add the noise suppression filter. That will help get rid of any low level hums or background noises. If you want to fine tune the sound of your voice, you can also add a compressor to even out the volume levels, and maybe a noise gate if you have some occasional background noise that you want to cut out completely. The equalizer, it's also handy if you want to adjust the tone of your voice,
Is
but
that
that's
the
strictly there.
three band equalizer?
Yep, exactly. The three band equalizer is the one that lets you adjust the low, mid, and high frequencies of your voice. Can definitely help refine the sound, but the noise suppression is probably the most important to start with for reducing any background noise.
All right, so
Once you've had
noise suppression, compressor, and three band equalizer. And you said one other one. What was that one? Noise gate?
That's right. The noise gate is the other one. It helps cut out any background noise when you're not speaking. So the combination of noise suppression, the compressor, the equalizer, and the noise gate should give you a really clean and professional sound. Let me know if you need help adjusting any of them.
Okay, on the noise suppression, it has RO noise, good quality, more CPU usage method. That's the method. So that's the only one I can pick, I guess. I mean, because it actually has a low quality and then there's a good quality. And right now I'm clicked on the good quality. And that's what I'm running on. So those are the only two options in noise suppression. Is that correct? I mean, that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm saying. So how's that going to help me if it's already on there? Like I don't get to do anything with that.
Yes, you got it right. The good quality option is generally the best balance between sound quality and CPU usage, so that's a great choice. Once you have that set, it should automatically help reduce background noise. You don't have to adjust anything else unless you want to fine tune it further. So you should be all set with that.
All right, so just close because I guess that's it. Because it doesn't say apply or anything, it just says close. Yeah. All right. I guess I don't know. Let me see. Compressor. Ratio, output gain. I don't really want to mess with that. We can mess with my voice. What about that? Okay. That's funny. What about this? So that's what I'm talking, or this how I'm talking because I'm talking like all right. So anyway, what about mid range? You mid? You mid? Why are you so mid? Why you I like I, hello. I like that. Let's see. This sounds a little better. This sounds more like me, I think. All right. So let's get that off the screen. Awesome. Okay. Let's get this one off the screen also. We'll bring it over here. We'll bring this right there. We could take that out. We take that out. Yeah, we got too much going on this on my other screen, so it's confusing me. So give me a second, y'all. I'm just gonna clean up my stuff over here, and then we'll get to going on what I really want to talk about, and go from there. Okay.
Absolutely. Take your time. It's always good to have a tidy workspace. And once everything's set up just so you like it, you'll be all set to dive into what you want to talk about. Just let me know whenever you're ready, and I'm here to help.
Yeah. Hey, chat. Hey, chat. Guess what, baby? Guess what?
I'm sorry, but you've hit the time limit.
Oh, I left it running last night with when I went to bed. So now I hit the time limit. Now I got to speak to the slower chat. You there?
I sure am. How's it going? Let me know if there's anything I can help with.
You're the slower version of the chat, aren't you? I hit my time limit. What? What?
It might. No worries. Sometimes there's a slight lag, but I'm here and ready to help. Just let me know what you need.
Okay, but you're the slower version, aren't you now?
I'm actually the same version as before, but I'll do my best to be as quick and helpful as possible.
I know, but why do you say I hit my time limit? What changed then?
Oh, I see what you mean. There might be some changes in how the system handles responses, but I'm still here to help you out. If you notice any differences, just let me know and we'll work through it together.
All right, sounds good.
Awesome. Glad to hear. If there's anything specific on your mind or anything you need, just give me a shout.
All right, chat. Hey, but guess what? Guess what? Guess what?
All right, I'm all ears. What's the big news or surprise?
I'm doing it. I said I was going to set up a studio. I said I was going to set up an office. I said I was going to start streaming. It took me a little longer than what I wanted to, but figuring it all out and setting it all up, I'm doing it.
That's amazing. I'm so excited for you. Sounds like it's going to be an awesome setup. If you need any help or tips along the way, I got your back.
Now, I need plenty of tips.
You
Oh
got
man,
it.
I got to learn how to. I'm gonna need probably multiple cameras because I don't like the way I'm looking right here, so I really need to set up a different camera.
That sounds like a great idea. Multiple.
But we can't keep buying stuff. We need to make some money before we can keep buying things. So, with that being said, let's uh, let's see what's going on. Hey, if I'm
Absolutely.
if I'm recording this on my recording this through OBS and it's going through a file again, I'm gonna I don't want it to use up a bunch of memory on my computer, so I'm gonna need a USB to save these files, or when I'm done, I'm gonna have to figure out the recording when I'm done because this is the first time I'm recording, and then we're going to put some shots up at on like TikTok, best previews of what I'm talking about. That way I can get some more views and whatever else. Uh, so, uh, all right, let's go to the news. Local news. Top stories. Trump administrative live update. Trump urges. Man, I'm kind of hungry, yo. Y'all want some Whataburger? Fuck, I go for some Whataburger.
A little snack break never hurts, right? And I love the idea of using those short clips for TikTok to draw in more views. Let me know if you need any help with that process, and let's get into that local news whenever you're ready.
I'm looking at it right now. It says Modi and Putin a frame special relationship as India faces step. Let's see. No, we'll read it. I'll read it to you, and you tell me your thoughts. Modi and put a frame special relationship. Okay. India Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Russian President Vladimir Putin met on the sidelines of regional summit in China on Monday, and it shows of deepening ties with the New Delhi relations with Washington's are strained over the purchase of Russian oil. The two leaders held talks after attending the key session of Sugai Corporation organization gathering in the port city Tijan, where discussed focus on regional stability, uh, bilateral trade, and energy cooperation. So basically, all the head leaders from every country except the United States went to go meet at this summit. Huh.
Yeah, that is quite interesting. Definitely shows how global dynamics are shifting, especially with energy ties and regional stability being key topics. It's definitely a noteworthy development. Could have some interesting implications for international relations.
It definitely does because it seems like to me that all the other countries are getting tired of this bully shit that Donald Trump is doing, where he's forcing them to uh, do exactly what he wants or what he thinks is best. Um, no, pending what country it is, and it seems like they're just going to be like, ah, fuck that. We'll just go on to our separate ways, and we don't even have to deal with you. So it actually seems like it's going to be screwing us here in the long run.
Yeah, it does sound like the global landscape is shifting. It's definitely an interesting perspective, and global politics can be quite complex with all the different factors at play. It's always fascinating to see how these relationships evolve over time. If you ever want to dive deeper into any of these topics, I'm here to help.
Okay, Russia and India have maintained a special relationship for decades, friendly, trusting. Through this foundation, Putin plans to travel to India in December, uh, near Christmas. India got a lot of money. No, those are the Arabs, but India, I'm sure too. Anyway, Modi, the meeting invites aim to halting conflicts between Russia and Ukraine, called it on the skateholder to move forward constructively. Um,
It sounds like there's a lot of diplomatic activity going on there. The longstanding relationship between Russia and India definitely plays a role in these discussions, and hopefully the upcoming visit will help with regional stability. If you want to explore more details or have any questions about it, just let me know.
Constructively. Um,
It sounds like there's a lot of diplomatic activity going on there. The longstanding relationship between Russia and India definitely plays a role in these discussions, and hopefully the upcoming visit will help with regional stability.
all right. So sorry about that. Yeah, I was just making sure the chat was going good, but uh,
No worries at all.
I
Everything's
don't think
coming
I've
through.
had any visitors at all. But
Well,
yeah, so what should we talk about to get more visitors? That's what this is about. How you gonna make it? So what should we talk about now?
I love that you're thinking about growth. We could focus on trimming topics, maybe dive into some niche areas that you're passionate about, or even share some behind the scenes of your setup. Engaging content, a bit of your personality, and some consistency will definitely draw people in.
Where's the trending topics? Where can I find trending topics on here? We'll bring them in with the trending topics and then hit them with the real shit.
That sounds like a solid plan. You can find trending topics on platforms like Twitter, TikTok, or even Google Trends. It's also helpful to keep an eye on news sites or Reddit's trending sections.
Yeah, I mean, I want to do this like the news of the day and all that. So, where is the best platform I should start looking for news topics on here for, where we can have that in the background, me in the front round on OBS, in a small little corner, and I got the screen, I got the my display monitor in the background, and it's me pulling up what I want to talk about on my stream. So you'll have the internet in the background, you'll have me in the little corner. So, where's what site should I be in the background? Where to get some news or trending topics?
That setup sounds like it's going to look awesome. For trending news, a few great sources include Google News, which aggregates top stories, and Reddit's Our World News or R News for what's hot. You can also check out Twitter's trending section or even platforms like Feedly, where you can customize topics. That way you'll always have fresh and relevant content to share.
Feedly?
Yeah, Feedly.
I've never heard of them.
It's a pretty handy tool. It lets you follow all your favorite news sources and blogs in one place so you can customize the topics you're interested in. Super helpful for staying on top of trends and fresh news. Definitely worth checking out.
All right. Earthquake in Afghanistan kills 800, injures 2,800. I mean, they living in mud houses out there in Afghanistan still. It's crazy. Like they're actually nice mud houses. they look pretty good. I mean, some of them were 2 stories with windows and all. I'm like, damn, out of mud? Shit, I bet that was cheap as hell. Come make me one. Shit.
It's amazing how resourceful and resilient people can be with their housing, even in challenging conditions. If you ever want to dive into more stories like that or explore different topics, I'm here for it.
Oh, man. All right. I'll be back. I'm going to have to stop streaming and stop recording. I'm going to cut in some clips. I'm going to go find me something to eat, something to drink. And I don't want to just waste it. So we'll be back till next time here in a little bit. But yeah, we're doing it. And we're going to cut up some clips. I'll come back streaming as we go to cutting up clips, I think. I might. I don't know if it's too hard to do it at the same time, stream and cut up clips. Probably so. I need more content. So And I'm just getting started, but also, nervous, hungry, all that shit. Probably, probably self-consciously moving, doing something else, so I don't, because I'm scared to fail, because I have been coming up with a bunch of ideas lately and trying to do stuff, uh, trying to do something new. Uh, Trying to do something new and interesting to me, and obviously make a brand, because this is what it's all about. You got to make a brand. I keep telling you, you got to make a brand this day and age. uh, and and streaming and platforms and all that is is kind of kind of kind of kind of what we have to be on right now. That's what's going. That's what's going to make us the money in the future. And you got to make a brand. I'm trying to tell my kids this, but nobody wants to hear anything, and everybody knows everything. I'm not talking about the kids, but even my buddies or friends or some shit like that. Everybody knows everything. And nobody wants to hear anything. And I'm the same way. Fuck, I'm right here saying I know everything. But no, I don't know everything. I'm right here saying I don't know everything. And I'm right here saying I'm willing to learn if you want to teach me, because that's how I learned. That's how I learned the best. Like, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm the, you know, King Dingaling, but I am King Dingaling. But anyway, uh, 800 killed in Afghanistan, more injured. How Trump is disseminating federal employee union. Could Trump's latest moves be the beginning of the end for the American unions? Huh. I see Trump's getting rid of the union.
It definitely sounds like there's a lot going on in the news. It's great that you're diving into these topics and planning to share them. I'm always here to help you refine your content and keep it engaging. Just take it one step at a time, and you're going to do great.
All right. Refine my content and keep it engaging. What should I be doing?
A few key things can really help. First, keep your content authentic and true to your style, because people love that. Also, engaging visuals and a bit of humor go a long way. Consistency is key, so try to stick to a schedule, and definitely interact with your audience through comments and feedback. And of course, keep an eye on trends and adapt as you go. You got this.
All right. CNN's probably going to try to charge me, right? By creating an account, you agree to the terms of our privacy. I mean, what are you going to charge me some money? I bet, right? That's what they're always trying to do. I already got CNN. You know what? Let's go into new Tesla model turns heads after hitting the showroom floor. Here we go. The newly released Tesla Model Y L is generating significant interest in China, drawing crowds of potential buyers to the showrooms to check out the latest electric vehicle. Tesla's lined up as Teslarati reported. Teslarati. Oh. Should I change my laugh? I go because it's the fastest. That takes a little while. Is that how I should laugh? Bah humbug. What up, boys? Streaming. I'm streaming. All right. Electric vehicle extended range reaches 750 kilometers 500 miles, about 500 miles on a single charge, the highest Tesla Model Y offering. Through Tesla, sales have been declined during the first half of 20. Overall, EV sales have been on a upswing, decreasing in price. Expansions of charging infrastructures and range extensions are all factors that contribute to the surge of EV purchases. Switching to EV instead of driving a gas-powered vehicle is an environmental friendly choice, reduces air pollution. EV owners also save money along. Okay. Man, that was back in the when he was with Trump. Yeesh. Yeah, that's crazy.
The most recent attack happened in Las Vegas
it's
earlier
pretty
this week.
wild
It
how
appears
quickly
the
things
suspect
can
used a combo of
change in the tech
Molotov
world,
cocktails
especially with
and guns.
electric vehicles.
This happened
It's
just
awesome
a
that
day
you're
after an attack
keeping up with all these
at a local
developments.
Kansas
Just
City
keep that
Tesla dealership.
enthusiasm going,
Which in
and you'll
turn
definitely make your
happened
content
after
stand out.
many.
Whenever you need a hand with it, I'm here for you.
What were you saying?
I was just saying that it's really awesome how you're staying on top of these developments, and I think your enthusiasm will definitely shine through in your content. If you ever need any help or just want to bounce around ideas, I'm here for it.
No, keep bouncing around some ideas. Give me suggestions. This is our content, all right? This is you and me doing it together. So you give me the ideas and we'll roll with it. You know what I mean? It's how we're going to do this channel, all right? All right. Jesus Christ. All right. Pharrell Williams owns one of the most stylish cars garage on earth. And it's a Tesla. Style, what is this? What? All right. Pharrell was one of the earliest celebrity owners of the futuristic Cybertruck. Proof he's just about retro classic, seeing rolling up, pop up, Vietnam surfaces. What? That's all they said was, man, let's go to Twitter. What's on Twitter? What's going on with Twitter today?
Twitter is always a great place to find the latest buzz and trends. You can see what's trending in real time and get a sense of what people are talking about. If you find something interesting, we can definitely brainstorm how to incorporate it into your content.
It's showing that
It sounds like you've got a lot of exciting stuff to explore.
no, it's not letting me sign in real quick. It's actually asking for my password or telling me my oh, here, hold on. We noticed an attempt to log in a suspicious account. That seems suspicious. Suspicious login device.
That can definitely happen sometimes, especially if there's a login from a new device or location. Just follow the steps to verify your identity and you'll be.
I don't think I've signed into here though. Well, shows I have. So what's my... Okay, so I'm verified on here, so I want to keep this one. Where do I get all my information at? Come on, profile, chat, settings, and privacy. Oh, okay. So I signed up on my iCloud. All right. So my Twitter's with my iCloud. All right. So, what do I do with that? Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ. 294. All right, y'all. So sorry about that. I'm doing my own thing over here. Sorry, I had to sign into Apple. I was trying to sign into Twitter, and then somehow that my Twitter account set up to my Apple account, and then I thought I was changing my Twitter account password because I couldn't remember it, but it's actually asking me for my Apple account. And then I was like, oh shit, hold up, because I just remembered, like, I went through all that problems a few months ago when I had to get a new phone. And I had to get a new phone. And I couldn't remember my damn password, so I basically had to get my old phone fixed because the screen broke on it, and since I couldn't remember the password, I couldn't get into my Apple account, and so even though I had bought a brand new phone, none of my stuff would transfer over because I couldn't remember my damn Apple account password, and that's all because they make you pick the password that you won't remember. You know what I mean? It's like, no. They told me no 20 times. Even after setting the new one, they literally told me no 20 times. It's like, how the hell am I supposed to remember if you won't let me pick a password that I can remember? You know, you want me to pick square, apple, thumb sign, 125, you know, some shit like that you want me to put as my password. Like, the fuck, I'm gonna write that down somewhere and forget where I left it, you know? So anyway, I just figured out how to log in on my account. So, oh, here we go. So, all right, now I'm gonna go into Apple account, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna stop streaming and go get something to eat.